Enigma. There's like nothing really deals with you. But they don't do that. They just Shadow Demon.
Maybe
Shadow
learning
Demon.
a bit from Milan. Did swap from the MKB rush and got the BKB, which is completed now, 16 minutes in. Wind Ranger going to be impervious to pretty much all damage with a good shackle shot. Catching Drow, the hook shot misses, but there's the Midnight Pulse and the Arena throwing in the kisses. They do land it nicely onto Solo, but that's the Pos 5 Undying, who soul rips back up to half HP, and they found Collapse inside the cogs. Mars down in the chase, deep onto this tier 1 tower. Ramzes going rampant onto the Drow Ranger, while Miposhka, they get a stun, but the Black Hole, it's on the 2 in the back, is really nicely placed, and they blow them all up. It's going to be a wipe here. Not losing a single soul, 404, just error, find them all.
Alright, that was, here we go again.
Spit forward the Mars, but again it's Solo, right? It's this Undying.
Yeah.
He's tanky, he soul rips, Shadow Amulet to go invis, but there's a dire sentry there. But now
Black
trouble
hole.
comes, the Black Hole from no one. They catch the Grandma and the Focus Fire. Oh, good E-Blade. Actually keeping her alive for a second or two. Maybe she can get out of this one with a swap back. Miposhka saving the day. The chase can't continue now as the BKB from Wind Ranger will allow her some safety. While Zayac, shredded by the Drow Ranger, and 404, realizing the error of their ways, do have to run back. Mars wants to keep going for this. Blinks forward, gets a good God's Rebuke, but doesn't land the spear. Was trying to spear backwards, then misses the forward spear as Wind Ranger. Oh,
That's
the
right.
multi-shot and the spit forward. They're going to catch her. No, not quite, but the God's Rebuke will take her down. If they smoke into the back lines and you really find the Enigma, find the Wind Ranger especially, catch them before they get their BKBs off. But there is that smoke as Roshan respawns. 404 smoke for about 5 seconds into the Roche pit. Dire have scanned it though. They know this is going on, and it is going to be that wraparound play that Yellow Submarine love so much. But Mars is a million miles away. Mars is showing top lane. Roshan's down to 3,000 HP. They find the Clockwork though. Soul Catcher on the right clicks. Holy shit. Zayac is dead, but Aegis is claimed, and the Rage with the BKB from the Wind Ranger, allowing them a bit of safety there, but the right click damage from the Drow Ranger, DD, annihilates that Aegis. Now in comes the Mars with a Black Hole. It arrives from no one. Swap immediately from Miposhka to cancel it out. And now Ramzes' Lifestealer is shredded. Yellow Submarine bring their DPS, and Miposhka finally survives a team fight.
That DD rune, the item that can change the fight.
Spit forward. They catch Ramzes again. Good hook shot onto the Drow Ranger. So Ramzes can turn and fight. The Lincolns is put up onto him. And in comes no one. The 2-man Black Hole. And there's no swap, no cancel. Nothing to really mitigate this as they catch the Drow and Yatoro will fall in the midst of it all. And Miposhka, oh, the TP doesn't succeed. A double kill for Solo as Wind Ranger's hunting. Looking for Toronto Tokyo. Oh, can we get the shackle shot in time? The cancel the TP. Grandma gave up on that, trying to maybe cookie and blink away, but I don't know if it's going to work out. The damage is substantial as Solo amping it up with that level 3 Flesh Golem. SUMAIL going for the really nice backstab there as the Ramzes is allowed to reinitiate, forcing all of these Yellow Submarine heroes back to the fountain. The kisses, they do land. In onto SUMAIL, no BKB, but a wind run off to the left-hand side will get her a bit of safety, and the Lincolns pop as that magic missile looked to connect. Spit forward a creep. Good little stun connection there onto 2, but Miposhka needs the save again from Disruption. Poor little Vengeful Spirit this time does have the buyback, but SUMAIL starts again onto Toronto Tokyo, and the hookshot slides straight on through. Good swap back again, and Zayac this time might just be forfeiting his life, but they found Collapse. Oh, the hookshot again, this overclocking, working wonders for Zayac as the game looks to be rounded out here with 404 trying to close it out with that final lane of barracks top lane. And Yellow Submarine holding one buyback on the Mars, now expended, but Drow dead for 50. Means even with all of this lockdown and teamfight capabilities, they are lacking damage. Mars Arena, great pick off on SUMAIL. That's a good start now. Yellow Submarine looking to really defend this base with all they've got. Miposhka gets back, and the poison stacking up now. Solo and Ramzes frontlining and trying to battle the melee barracks, and they get the Undying, but SUMAIL and him both buy back. Returning with boosted travels. And Mega Creeps are coming. Ramzes does lose Aegis, but it's all worthwhile as 404 systematically destroying this dire base.
We're gonna chase here. Or maybe not. There's Megas now though. Some buybacks used though on the side of 404, so they have to be a bit careful that they don't die here now.
And there's only one tier 4 left, and it's looking Just hit
play
throne
for
and
the
end.
throne. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Draw has no buyback. They don't know that, but
He on
could
disc
expect
popped.
that.
BKB Black Hole's there. They catch the Grandma, but Disruption and the swap cancelling it out. The Refresher Orb, and in we come again. Round 2 for Toronto Tokyo to fall for 2 minutes. Collapse has his arena up, but he's being annihilated within it. Solo and no one chasing forward, and the throne is falling. Game 1 going the way of 404.
These early towers and then maybe even invade the ancients of the Sven. So we'll have to see how that goes. But the Invoker for when he has that Echo Saber BKB finished, then he's gonna look to fight quite a lot.
Decrep onto no one. He's already mech'd up. The Tornado EMP catching Solo. And no one, he's kind of stuck there on the high ground. The Frostbite comes, but no one and Solo still trying to battle. The SUMAIL does finish off the Invoker. They'll lose 2 heroes in the exchange for this one. Crystal Maiden finally to the Impetus hit, but so bad in the back. Not able to deal with Zayac and his aggression, while the God Strength from Yatoro. Looking for any targets he can go on. Limited on mana though. 1 Stormhammer is all he's got as he does manage to get some back. A double kill for Collapse. Have to smoke. They want to go and make a play right now. They know that a decent amount has been expended here by the Radiant. Pugna decreps, has a Blink Dagger to jump away, and SUMAIL's out of there. There's no way to catch him in a 3-man stomp again. This Zayac's Doom making the plays, does get his ulti off there, but the BKB God Strength from Sven still means he's strong and ready to fight. Turns on to Ramzes' Spectre. Aegis still in the pockets there though. And no one going to pop the Essence Ring, gets bashed up by Collapse, but they've got the decrep, the saves, and the freezing field in the back. Ramzes once again returns to the fight. He'll lose his first life, but it's all buying time for this Poison Nova to do damage over time and tickle down the dire heroes as the Spectre comes back. Does get clipped by the Meteor Hammer as Invoker stuns him up, but the Sven's so low, and the rest of 404 just continue giving chase. Toronto Tokyo, he'll die under that Nether Blast and a click from Solo, and Miposhka with Yatoro under this tier 2 tower again. The life drain comes through, and the Pugna looking for this team wipe, but Miposhka does.
The best way for Yellow Submarine to take the fight is to try to catch the Pugna somehow, even though it's really hard with the Blink Dagger. But the problem is that they can't really kill anyone if Pugna is still alive, because he's gonna be saving people with that Detector.
They find the Spectre in mid though, and holy crap! Ramzes destroyed and no one follows him into the grave. Yellow Submarine there with a nice little play surrounding the Spectre, and of course the Silver Edge on Sven. Chain stunning with that Stormhammer, not allowing the cheese to be used.
That Silver Edge for sure makes a big difference if he gets to ever find the Spectre alone. And that was like 5 people there actually were able to go on him.
Trying to catch SUMAIL as well. Do they have reveal? Dust is in the backpack. It's coming off cooldown now, but Pugna's already blinked away. Nice attempt there from So Bad and Toronto Tokyo. SUMAIL, such a slippery devil. Spell Prism. Dagon level. What do they find him? Blink War Stomp. And the Doom. Dagon Zap and a life drain there. Body blocks from Zayac, but pushed back by the Deafening Blast. Still going with the Infernal Blade. Collapse halfway through that duration of Doom, but Invoker's opened himself up, exposed as they pick off Solo. And, Collapse Slardar. He's going to survive this Doom, it looks like, and go back in onto Zayac. A double kill for your Sven. As the aggression again just turned.
They get some kills, but in a way, it's not even that bad for
Hayes, and the IO amping him up and pumping the steroids into Sven's going to keep him relevant in the late game. Oh, and a DD rune as well. Yeah, okay. They jump forward. They find Solo. That'll help out. Stormhammer, long range. Going to actually catch in onto no one. He pops everything. Still has 1 charge to play with, but doesn't use them. Now Solo's left alone, surrounded by Yellow Submarine heroes. Buyback from the Crystal Maiden as Ramzes looks to continue the fight. Focusing So Bad with a Blink War Stomp. They want this IO dead, but a tether away. Dagon. Not going to work out there as So Bad survives. They will catch out Miposhka though, the sacrifice. Poor little Bambi, but the Haunt arriving. Ramzes with a double kill. Finds So Bad, who buys back immediately. Sven double damager and still another 10 seconds on that. Ramzes cheese. He pops it and survives, decrept up and running back to help out SUMAIL, who needs to decrep to survive from the Slardar, and Sven is reinitiated again. Toronto Tokyo from the low ground, what's he got? Any spells, Cold Snap, anything? Doesn't look like it, just Alacrity ready now to put onto the Sven to whack into Ramzes. Blade Mail doing a lot of damage back, and now the Manta Style comes, but the Stormhammer finishes him off. 4 heroes gone.
I don't see them necessarily killing the Spectre that easily without Unless they do some sick play here and they like burst him on this high ground, which could potentially
Oh,
be.
Sven, he's going for the ballsy play. Meteor coming through as no one. He's going to get himself out of there with a quick little decrep back. Ramzes stuck in the ice wall. Zayac has initiated, but the Lotus Orb bouncing the stun onto Sven as the IO does heal him up. Good tether and good heals from Sobad, and Sven is able to stand his ground, hit with the Silver Edge and the Stormhammer again. And Ramzes holding cheese, waiting for that moment to turn around in the fight and keep on zapping this Invoker with the Dagons. Pugna from long range is doing great damage, but Ramzes is struggling to survive. Yatoro, though, is in a difficult position now. He's healed up to full. Ramzes Manta to get away, and SUMAIL are just plinking at these backline heroes, but they've killed off Ramzes. A triple for Yatoro in this 3 versus 5. Yellow Submarine are doing it. Oh, they've got the Pugna now as well. The Lincoln's pop, trying to glimmer and decrep himself out of this one, but it's a rough spot to be in. An ultra kill now for Yatoro. And no one. Oh, and no one's got a long walk all the way back in towards the mid lane, but I think the throne's already gone. Zayac calls it. GG, well played. Yellow Submarine tie things up here.
They have a lot of ways of like they can do almost anything here. Like they can still put Pugna mid, they can put Pango mid, they can tier even Shaker. Don't want to. Okay, Ember. Well, that helps a little bit on the catch game. Like
Interest. They jump forward with a couple of stuns and a swashbuckle, and a great amount of damage there. And Zayac's on a killing spree now.
Yep. They would have probably wanted to get some more out of that kill, but that smoke. But just getting them out of the jungle as well is good enough. Getting some vision on the over there as well.
Let's find the Ember. That blink echo.
They know there's no Haunt. They know there's no Echo. So going for Roshan is the best option right now.
There is still Winter's Curse
and
Rolling Thunder, though, and it's a little bit spooky as they do catch Solo, silence him up. That's the Orchid play you were mentioning, but they've got the decrap and the life drain. Solo's still thinking about this Winter's Curse, throws it onto Lifestealer, but the rest of the Concave and the Dire players all on the right-hand side as that Rolling Thunder bouncing into the Fissure off the ramp and the relocate out. Make sure the Ember survives, but they still connect in onto the Lifestealer with the decrap and the life drain, and Yatoro's gone. Great pick off there, and the buyback from Solo is going to allow him to keep on chasing forward. The relocate has put the IO in a tough spot, tethering across onto the Ember Spirit, who is invis. They don't see him, but they'll focus the IO instead as the Ember comes out of invis to try and catch SUMAIL's Pugna. Now slighting, fisting, jumping with a Remnant, but he's still on the low ground, stuck down there until another Remnant allows him to make the jump, but the Fissures come. And he doesn't have any more Remnants left, the charges are done. He's got an Orchid and a Sleight of Fist in a second, but Toronto Tokyo is being shredded here, and the life drain will secure him.
An idea at least where they are. Yeah.
Viper shows. Yeah, they're going on collapse. Straight in with the Rolling Thunder Fissure and the Horn. Blowing up the Viper, and he's dead for 50 seconds. They're coming in towards top lane. What's happening here? The Horn has moved over to the IO. IO and Lifestealer on the opposite side of the map, and SUMAIL godlike now as the Rage TP cancelled out. The Winter's Curse from Solo stops him in his tracks, and in comes the rest of 404. 5 heroes strong, slaying the Lifestealer. 3.
That any way of like they want to kill anyone. Solo is gonna be fun here.
Breaks the smoke and kills Miposhka. Great Winter's Curse with the Rolling Thunder. No one's in on top of the Viper. The rest of 404, they're arriving shortly. They've silenced up this Winter Wyvern, but it's not enough to kill her off. Now it's 3 heroes in quick succession as SUMAIL does fall. Toronto Tokyo does get that grab, but Yatoro and Toronto Tokyo in trouble now. They've got Zayac chained up with no one. They pop the BKB and the Lotus Orb, and Lifestealer shredded. Ember Spirit has to run the hell away, and IO, who bought back, immediately falls. With Roshan respawning in 10 seconds, it doesn't even matter. GG's called.
Well, this was pretty dominating game from Just Error. I don't have much to say. I think Yellow Submarine had a good SUMAIL Leshrac. It's gonna be very nice to see.
Last pick for Yellow Submarine, the Queen of Pain, making a real saber after this is all done. Nothing here for 404 to actually go and do up on the high ground. Looks like Doom's thinking about making a move. Jumps forward. Aggressive blink, but there's the Winter's Curse onto the Sven. Not a lot of damage from the rest of his team until the Leshrac arrives. The Static Storm and Sonic Wave, though, pushing him back as Sven is about to fall. SUMAIL going deep, but the relocate out. Gets the Sven to safety. SUMAIL's now in trouble as he already spent his Yule Scepter, and the Tidehunter walks back into battle. A trade back there, Miposhka for SUMAIL, but it's looking good for Yellow Submarine. 404 have run out of resources as the IO and Sven returning, looking to battle no one, but there's a Hood and a mech Healing him up decently. It's a lot of damage, though, from the Yellow Submarine side as they've got a Stormhammer and Sven back in on top of Ramzes. So bad being focused, but tethers over to the Queen of Pain. And this fight is just all about sustain.
Yeah, they're guiding them really well.
Oh, Dispersion
Ramzes
Blade Mail.
dead.
Is he going to kill anyone? Spectre's trying, but the kiting is so good from the Dire squad that they're just throwing Stormhammers, Anchor Smashes, everything they've got. And Ramzes, he's trying his hardest, but a triple kill for Toronto Tokyo comes out. And 404 going to get glimpsed back on the Winter Wyvern into the waiting arms of the Queen of Pain and Io and Solo. Arctic Burns only going to get you so far. An ultra kill for your Queen of Pain now with SUMAIL. Might be able to steal it back. Split Earth lands. Magic damage is good. Queen of Pain can't blink away in time. Moving to top lane, pushing out, moving to bot lane, TPing back in towards mid. Getting ready for this fight as the Poison Nova from Noone starts it off. He's already popped Pipe and Mech, and a big Ravage from Collapse onto 4 heroes. Now maybe allows that Sven to get onto some targets. The Static Storm focusing Leshrac with the Queen of Pain's BKB, and Sven's coming in again. Silence Leshrac, forced to sell fuels as Solo's coming forward, but he can't really get the Cold Embrace there. So 3 heroes annihilated as Yellow Submarine coming out strong with an ultra kill on Yatoro Sven.
Yep.
It's so important. The Aghanim Sven, Stormhammer forward. The jump away from Sumail and a Yule Scepter available, but the Cold Embrace keeps him healthy. Now the Doom arrives with the Gold Strength of the BKB is already up as a Sonic Wave clears through the Aegis. First life gone and the relocate out not successful. Sobad's died. Now he can't buy back and relocate in. A Ravage does connect onto the track with a Static Storm. It's a great team fight for Yellow Submarine. The cheese from Ramzes, though, allows him to slice down upon Yatoro and Miposhka, finding a third. A triple kill there for your Spectre as Collapse crumbles.
And so he can commit in that fight as well, even though that Ravage was pretty nice. And then there's the Wyvern as well. Nice curse.
Oh,
nice.
the curse. So big onto Toronto Tokyo. Does have buyback, but the Sven's in trouble. Split Earth lands on him and he's just been shredded. Dead for 85. Double buybacks on the cores are there for the Dire team, and they're going to have to pop them because Sobad's being hunted. The double kill for Ramzes. Now in comes the Stormhammer. Sumail, Cold Embrace, and the Sonic Wave. It's just not enough damage. The heals coming through from the Radiant are substantial as a triple for Ramzes will secure yet another kill. Solo will potentially be losing his life, but an Ultra, potentially a Rampage, as Ramzes goes for the finisher. Really clearing out Yellow Submarine and forcing the GG.
Yeah. Rampage for Ramzes. Ramzes is back.
Ramzes is back.
As
And so's the king. Sumail on these mid lane performances. Pugna Leshrac, beautiful stuff.